Last August, an Our Michigan Life report told the story of two local servicemen killed in a plane crash in 1952. It also explored the lack of anything being done by the U.S. government in the 70 years since to recover the victims' remains. That story is pushing a local U.S. congressman to act on behalf of the victims' families.
Today, he revealed an amendment to a bill that will soon be introduced to the floor of the United States House of Representatives. 13 on your side's Brent Ashcroft broke the story last summer. Joins us now with this update you'll only see here. Brent.
Bill Huizenga means business. Soon after he saw the piece we did about Gamble Chalk 1 last August, he went to work. It hasn't been easy. Nothing in D.C. is. But he's refused to give up. Because of his recent efforts, the surviving family members are closer to closure than ever before. 70 years is a long time.
They keep saying they're going to do it.
For Charles Doherty,
And they're going to do it,
it feels like yesterday.
but they never do.
All he wants is his brother's remains brought home.
We can go ahead and get moving on this.
Gail Doherty was among 19 servicemen killed when their plane, Gamble Chalk 1, crashed into Alaska's Mount Silver Throne. Aircraft remains were found in 2016. The U.S. government has never recovered the boys.
That'll take a big load off my mind so that they can get up there and do something. You know, we've been putting on with this and putting on with it, but, you know, we can only go so far until I get our representatives in there and get something going.
When I heard about the story, I knew we needed to try to push this as much as we possibly could.
Bill Huizenga has forced it all the way to the floor of the United States Congress.
Why don't we come up with an amendment to the NDAA directing the Air Force to give us a report, an official report for everyone to see what the plan is.
Huizenga's amendment will include a status update on the recovery operations for Gamble Chalk 1, requesting detailed plans and timeline for the recovery, a description of any past recovery operations, and the rationale for any canceled or delayed operations.
The suggestion was just make it about Gamble Chalk. Go back, be very specific. That's a better way of holding the Air Force's feet to the fire on this.
If the amendment passes, Congress will reset defense policy and funding to support a recovery program.
This isn't about partisanship. It's not about a party. This is about families who need to heal.
Huizenga will work Capitol Hill to get co-signers for the bill.
I don't want to give the Air Force or anybody else an excuse to say, hey, we got to do more research or it's going to take more time. We'd like that plan now.
So would Charles Doherty.
I'm very happy it's moving. I'm ecstatic about it. You know, I want to get this taken care of. You know, I served in the service and we were told no one's left behind. Well, these guys have been left behind for years.
There are currently more than 400 operational lost servicemen and women whose remains have not been recovered. Huizenga's amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act will be debated on the House floor sometime next week. Meantime, if you'd like to watch the full story of Gamble Chalk 1 that triggered it all, we have a link to it in the web version of this story at 13onyourside.com.